quick walk. My visor is tinted, so nobody can actually see my helmet. I mean my camera. And nobody can actually see that I'm white either, so it's kind of cool. I'm incognito. I'm like a foreigner walking around in the midst of some kind of religious ceremony. Oh, that guy's bleeding. That's blood. Check it out. That guy's back is blood. He's cutting himself with a sword on his back. You know, like to prove his religious faith or whatever. He like hits himself in the back. That's real blood. Now, I don't know if he's going to battle with this other guy or what, but this is pretty cool. Holy cow. Oh, that... Okay, I jumped a little for that. It's not easy to startle me, but actually I don't think I jumped. I think I took a half a step back. It didn't really scare me. I love this. I love the tinted visor. Nobody knows that I'm white, and nobody knows that I got a camera in my face. They check me out in the mirror. See? Maybe you can tell. I think you can see it a little bit. Got the blood with blood on his black back though. What's with that? That's cool. Maybe I can ask him to hit himself again so I can see some more blood. Or maybe I can ask him if I can give him a whack or two. He's waving that knife around, see that? He's actually waving the knife at other people and telling them... That's Taiwan. You never know what you're going to see when you just go out for a little ride or something. China's like that as well, I hear. China's a million times crazier. It's also a million times worse, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, my friend, my new roommate, Justin, he went for a scooter ride in the mountains yesterday, and he said he saw the craziest thing ever. He said it was so crazy, like, he had to, like, almost like pull over for a bit and try to figure out if what he thought was real or not, because it was just too surreal. He said he was riding along on a scooter, and then another scooter came like out of a side street and came skidding sideways onto the road, like drifting, like it came drifting on, like flying out at high speed and came drifting out onto the road, and then came shooting up behind, like, what did he do? Yeah, like that, and then he kind of like straightened the bike out. And then once he got the bike going straight, the guy took both hands off the thing, put them up in the air, and screamed, went, "Whoa!" and shook his arms around. He had no helmet on, maybe even like no shirt on. And then he pulled it up into a full-on 12 o'clock wheelie and went through traffic on one tire. And then brought it back down. There's people over there laughing at me, talking to myself. Anyways, so then and then they said that, and then he went into another. There was another corner, and he did the exact same thing. He went through the corner. He like kicked the back end out in the scooter, went sliding into the intersection sideways, almost hit a car, and then straightened it out again, and then did the same thing. Took his hands off the handlebars, put them up in the air, screamed, "Ah!" and then did another wheelie, and then took off again on one tire. How cool would that be to see? He's just the craziest thing. And he had an afro too. He was like a Chinese guy with like an afro, big afro, no helmet on. Speed camera. I didn't really need to slow down for that speed camera because, as you know, I was doing the speed limit. But, you know, better to be safe than sorry. I'm going to stop this video because it's better to upload them without modifying them.